Well, with our ball bearing line, what we typically do is we work with engineers that are having and help them solve problems with ball bearings. If they're having a bearing that's not lasting as long in the application, or they have a specific requirements for their application, we help them design and manufacture the correct bearing for their application. Hi, I'm Joel Castro, and I'm with Dynaroll Corporation. We're a ball bearing supplier and also a contract manufacturer. Typically when we have customers come to us, they're having problems with their bearings. They're putting a higher load than the bearing is designed for. They're not using the proper lubrication, maybe not using the bearing. They're not mounting the bearing correctly. They're not putting it into the correct fits. Maybe they're damaging the bearings during assembly. And so what we do is we can make all the components that go with the bearings in-house. We're vertically integrated, assemble it correctly without damaging the bearing, and supply an assembly to the customer. In this case here, we were supplying the ball bearings to our customer, and they were having some issues with assembling it. They were having a high fallout. So what we were able to do is we were able to change their assembly method and bring it in-house to where we manufacture the components, the shaft here, the cross pin here, and then press the bearings on there with our specialized equipment, and we're able to get closer to 100% yield and save them cost. For this one here, we have a couple bearings that are used in this assembly. There's a few components in there, housing, a shaft, a couple bearings, some electronic components. What we did with this customer is we're able to make all the components in-house with our precision manufacturing equipment, assemble it, and supply them a 100% turnkey assembly. What we did is we designed the bearings and the assembly to where when we preloaded, we're able to achieve a certain life for the customer. So what we did is we designed the system so that with the loads that they're putting on it, the axial, radial, and moment loads on the system, we're able to give them the L10 or L1 life that they needed to achieve. We also test 100% and supply a 100% yield for them. Okay, this here is for a medical application. It was being manufactured overseas, and our customer was having quality problems. So what we did is we locally sourced it here in the States, and we're able to supply it 100% with no quality issues, and we were able to meet their target cost objective. So we're ISO 13485, which means we're medical traceability requirement for medical customers. Yeah, in many cases, the customers design themselves into a corner where they design the standard bearing size that really isn't quite right for that application. And so what we can do is we can customize the internal parts of the bearings to achieve their life requirements. So we manufacture custom bearing for them to help solve their issues, their problems. Yeah, just give us a call. Our engineer will get in touch with you, and we'll help you out.
See us and other quality suppliers at d2p.com.